You guys have always asked me to take a DNA test to figure out exactly where my ancestors came from, because I had no idea up until this point. And I have 2 different results from 2 different companies. They're kind of the same, but kind of different at the same time. This is going to be interesting because we talk so much about history and the world and different places on the map. Maybe there's going to be some bias from now on in my videos. I don't know. I can't promise anything. I've talked about this a lot. I've basically been in California my whole life. So yeah, insert your commie jokes here. But one thing I've never revealed, one thing that I can't believe I'm finally going to talk about, is I was actually born in the state of Alabama. I ain't joking. Of Montgomery, Alabama. I was born here. I didn't stay for long. I guess we just had happened to stroll by and then I just popped out. But that is correct. So whenever I make fun of the South, or specifically Alabama, because I've made some jokes and made people mad, it's because I'm one of you. Okay, nothing to worry about. And I mean, unless you're one of my cousins, then I definitely would be worried. It's just kind of funny though, like out of all the southern states, like that's gotta be the one. So it's good. Also Florida, come on, I ain't that far away from Florida either, so please give me a pass. Can I be crazy, Florida man? Can I get a card or something? Anyways, I asked my great grandma when I was like really young, like where we were from, and she always told me England and Germany. I feel like England and Germany were the 2 places, so I just kind of assumed like that was probably it. And I mean, those were kind of seen in the results, kind of. And real quick, spoiler alerts, this is gonna shock a lot of you. I'm really white. So if you're expecting some crazy results, it ain't gonna happen, okay? I knew it was gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Just wanted to warn you right now. And that includes any sort of Native American as well. Like many people in the US, I had rumors in my family that we had some sort of native blood or something like that. Nope. I know, really surprising there. I'm so tan. I saw this map before I got the test back, and this is basically showing where all the natural blonde people are in Europe. So I figured like this is probably where all the hits were gonna be. I'm still blonde, as you can tell, obviously, but I was way more blonde as a kid. And I think one day I'll probably be having like some brown hair, I'm assuming, but it's probably safe to say I'm not gonna come from Spain or Italy, unfortunately. By the way, before I move forward, can we get like a map game that looks like this? I'm using Google Earth here to look at stuff, but can you, oh man, this would be so fun to actually get like 3D sort of rotation. Oh, I don't even know what's going on. It's upside down now. That would be pretty cool, especially for obviously observing. For these first DNA results, I'm using Ancestry.com, which, like I said, like I also used MyHeritage. Is very different, or not very, but it is kind of different. The percentages were odd, obviously, and I'm not Pacific Islander. Just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, unfortunately, I wanted it to be true, especially me claiming Australia wasn't real. That would have made things funny. Okay, surprise, surprise. I am 69% 69 English, Wales, and Northwestern Europe. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset when I first read this because, like, I don't care where I come from. I just wanted to know exact countries, to be honest. And I was really upset because, like, look at the, like, what does this mean? England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe? I mean, I don't know. I wanted it to be more specific. And the meme is still alive. That is nice. I could technically still be from Switzerland. It would be so perfect. But anyways, I mean, I get it. I mean, there's a lot of similar shared history, heritage, culture from these places, especially because people were migrating and things like that. Obviously, people weren't caring about borders. You just roamed around, I guess. But I don't know. It seems like to group all this in, I know that they continue to update this. We could pinpoint an exact area. It could be France, maybe even Northern Italian. It's possible. Unlikely, I will say that, but possible. And this is also a range. So Ancestry claims that I'm 69%, but it could be anywhere between 67 and 100%. That is kind of crazy, especially considering my second results, because that is not what they claimed. So we get a little overview here. History of Britain, the heart of our England and Wales region, is often presented as one group of invaders after another displacing the native population. The Romans, Anglo-Saxons, Vikings, and Normans all left their mark on Britain. Yeah, I mean, so I get it. However, the story of Britain is far more complex. In fact, modern studies suggest the earliest populations weren't wiped out. Okay, yeah, so I guess it's trying to, I don't know, explain why the map is so wide here. Second place, we've got Ireland and Scotland at 20%, but again, that range is like anywhere from 0 to 20%. They got me all the way to the top of that range, weirdly. Yeah, so Ireland, Scotland, Wales, maybe Brittany, France. That'd be kind of cool. Located in the eastern North Atlantic Ocean, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales remain linked to Celtic culture, along with a handful of other isolated communities within the British Isles, are some of the last holdouts of the ancient Celtic languages that were once spoken throughout much of Western Europe. And though closely tied to Great Britain, both geographically and historically, all three have maintained their unique character through the centuries. That is pretty crazy that they are able to kind of see the difference, actually. So again, when I make the potato jokes, I feel like I should get a pass. Come on, guys. Let me get this one. Kind of funny, though, that I've known a lot of people in the US that are obviously very proud of their Irish heritage, but then they get their results back and they're not even 20%. They're lower than that. I didn't even really consider myself Irish. I mean, this is low, at least what Ancestry is reporting, so I don't know. But I do like alcohol. So not gonna lie, little disappointed here, Grandma. Little disappointed, you old bag. I'm just kidding, Grandma. I love you. Please don't haunt me. I thought it'd be higher, but range is from 0 to 25. So again, I don't know if that really makes much of a difference. They're claiming I'm only 8. I think I'm higher than that, but either way, let's look at the overview. The dramatic landscape of our Germanic Europe region rises from Dutch and German lowlands along the North Sea through forested uplands to the Austrian Alps in the south. The German people were united by language and culture before Germany became a united country in 1871. Hey, you know what? That reminds me. Could be from Ulm. Where's Ulm? Ulm somewhere around here. Might be from Ulm. Who knows? That would be hilarious. And you know what? A lot of people have been asking me to do the history of Ulm. I've been doing all these history videos. History of Ulm, I might do it. Maybe 500,000 subscribers. When we get to 500,000, if you give me to 500,000, I will do the history of Ulm. That's going to have to be a Mimi video. I don't even know. Can I talk about Ulm for 10, 20 minutes? I think, yeah, maybe. I hope so. Known as Das Land I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Oh, the land of poets and thinkers. Germany is home to some of the oldest universities in the world. This region has a long tradition of producing world-class scientists, inventors, theologians, artists, and composers. Okay, cool. Maybe I'm related to Beethoven. I don't know. I'll be looking at, I'm going to look at the old people they have me connected to later. But yeah, again, the range is big. I might be Balkan for all I know. Again, that'd be cool. I get to hate on all the other Balkan places. And next comes Norway, which is an odd region, to be honest. It's not Scandinavia. It's not Norwegian, Swedish, Denmark, Nordic. You know what I mean? It's just Norway. So I'm assuming they think like some Viking stuff. I know a lot of people have similar heritage from here, but 3%. Up to 12%. I thought it'd be more, and I am more, a lot more compared to the other tests, but we'll get there. The earliest inhabitants of our Norway region were strong seafaring people. For centuries, hunter-gatherers slowly pushed north across the Baltic Sea, probing coastal, don't know what that is, and inland stretches for arable land as ice melted off the untamed region. I love Thor. But yeah, no, these are definitely the places that I assumed I would be coming from. Again, the blonde hair map would be around here, although there was hope. I could have been from Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia. That'd been kind of cool too. Here's what's kind of interesting. I'm not going to show like too late into the timeline because I don't want to get sued or something like that, but we can look at like direct ancestors, I guess, people from my tree. We got 3 people already in the 1700s that I guess I'm related to in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Maryland. But how are they going to claim I'm 8% German when I got a dude living in the Rhine right here? He was living in the Rhine. My 7th great grandfather, George, here, living in the Rhine, just chilling. Man, he actually lived for quite some time. Oh, he would eventually go to Pennsylvania, though. I don't know when that was. So, born in the Rhineland, but then would end up in Pennsylvania. But it's looking like I've got some family that probably fought against the British. 1750s, got all these different people linked over here. Actually, what is this guy doing in Indiana? Hold up. Oh, death in 1844. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I was going to say 1750, he's all the way in Indiana. Did he get captured or something? Oh, I feel so bad. I was like, oh, I got a grandfather chilling in Philadelphia. But that's my grandmother, apparently. Maybe it's still up for debate. Okay, so for the second result, this is interesting. I guess we'll just go down the list. I've got 0% Oceania, 0% Middle Eastern, 0% Asian, down the board. Come on, I can't get a 0.1. Okay, so this thing is claiming I'm only 47.8% English. And I do like that they're ballsy enough to just say England. I like that a lot because they're not giving me any sort of, you know, other opportunities to be like, hey, I could be from the Netherlands. I'm actually short though. I heard you people are really tall. So I guess it makes sense. Then we got 26.3% Irish, Scottish, and Welsh. not much, but a little bit higher. Again, the range is all over the place because Ancestry was telling me a completely different range, and then we have like this sort of thing. So pretty Irish, I guess. But this is the biggest revelation. 25.9% Scandinavian. Hinga Dinga Durgan. I knew I loved the Swedish chef for a reason. He was always my favorite character. They're saying a quarter. They don't even have any German. That's it. That's all they're saying. The Scandinavian, Irish, English, that's all they got. I don't know how they came up. I don't know. I know that you look at the code differently or something like that, the DNA evidence, but oh, it's so much. That's such a range to go from 3% Norwegian to 25% Scandinavian. And that's kind of what I expected. I expected a lot more like Northern Europe. And you know what's kind of funny? I haven't told this before. Last year for ParadoxCon 2018, when I was going to Sweden, I'd walk up to the people, not say anything. Actually, I would say hey sometimes. I'd say hey, and then always talk to me in whatever native language, depending on where I was. I thought that was really funny. This place is claiming I got nothing from North and Western Europe. They're saying I should cross off France, Switzerland, Belgium, the Netherlands, even Germany. That's weird to me. I mean, we saw a direct dude chilling in the Rhineland. I mean, he left the Rhineland for America, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not as German as I initially thought. But anyways, now that I've sold my DNA to a bunch of companies and they're probably gonna, who knows what they're gonna do with that in the future, something. I guess the technology's always being advanced or something like that, so maybe things will get an update or change. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure that it will change. Maybe I should do the 23andMe one. That one's expensive though. I want to stay away from that. Let me know what you guys got, if you did an ancestry test or if you had some interesting results. Maybe there's some people that can explain some things to me down in the comment section because I don't understand fully everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Sleeper56, Nikkinagowa, MegaFatBoi 2.0, The Hentai Lover, MyMainmanmanny, Double Books, Huey Long Dong, Millatime, Alfonso M6, Brendan Hinkle, CooterDonkey, MisterPERKELE, Furry Cruz, Galli, Moke, Maxy G, SwissAargau, Ruserification, Elijah Senpai, Elphie C. Thank you.